Good morning, guys. It is 7:52 on Tuesday, the 26th of September 2023, and as you can see, this is year one, week 25 of this fire journey. And a couple of things a couple of admin points I wanted to draw your attention to before the market opens. First of all, there's a free shares offer in the description below, so you can see it here. That offer, I think, has it been running for I forget whether it started 4 weeks ago or what, but currently when I click on that link, it's telling me that it's valid for the next 40 hours or so. So if you are interested in getting your feet wet, so to speak, you can take advantage of that affiliate link if you follow it through. I think you have to fund your account with at least £100 to actually activate that. But if you follow the detail at the link, that'll give you all the information you need. So as I say, year one, week 25, we are almost a year and a half into the journey. There was a slight fall yesterday, so as you can see, the market went down about 0.1%, and as well as that, compared to this time last week, the market was down 1.4%. So you can see the red candle showing on the screen there at the right of the graph. Excuse me. And my prediction, if I had to make a prediction for today, is that I would expect to see the market jump up slightly on opening. I say that based on nothing more than the knowledge that the S&P 500 has been shown to rise 3 days out of 4, and obviously it looks as if we've had a couple of down days, so on that basis, I think it seems reasonable to believe that it's likely to open on a high this morning. But I've said it many times before, and I'll say it again. They do say that you cannot time the market, and basically to try is a fool's errand. So we're not going to try to do that. I suppose if I were to try to time it, actually no, let's not go there, because we're not going to. So 5 minutes to market open. It's 7:55. As you can see here, there's a indicator telling us the market is closed. We're looking at the Vanguard S&P 500, ticker VUSA, and when the market opens, it won't be long until we see the statistics change down at the bottom here. So I'm going to hold off on putting in our weekly investment for now, just until just a minute or so after the market opens and we see what direction the trading is going. Only 2 unread notifications here. Let's have a look, see what they are. So this is a stocks before earning notification at the top here. I don't recognize any of those company names, and below that, Sealed Air up 4%. I have no idea what that is. I'm curious, but I don't know. I haven't heard of it. Right, what else can I tell you about this while we are waiting for things to happen? Well, currently, if we look at our figures, you can see we're not quite at the 10,000 in portfolio value as yet. I'm not sure if that figure has come back more than the value of last week's investment or not, but irrespective, we're still sitting positive 5.9%. If we look along the tops of the peaks here, you can see we're still contacting this one quite a bit. A couple of points on this one, and then this one here, kind of dating back to the summer. At one point, the market had just superseded these previous points, but it has pulled back into that territory again. So we're not yet really seeing clear blue water between where the market was and where it is headed. I mean, if we look at some of these other statistics here, you can see that the highest number that appears there is from 6 months ago, and that's, you know, the market is only 10% higher than it was at that time, which would be a sort of, that would be a decent figure for a year in a normal year. But I don't regard this as a normal year, in so much as there has been a pullback, or even a financial crisis, I suppose you could call it. Partly, I would say it's partly artificial due to the conflict in the Ukraine, due to central bank intervention in increasing lending rates and so on, and the inflation that all those actions have led to. And I think really what we have seen, although price looks as if it has kind of stagnated and is roughly fairly constant, I think actually in real terms, you would really need to consider that graph has actually declined, from the point of view that money is worth less now than it had been. And as I say, when inflation strikes, even if your price stays constant, in real terms you're actually you're having a slight devaluing. Typically in the sort of year or 2 years following a market crisis, you would normally expect to see anywhere between 20 and 30% growth. That is what I have noted from looking at recoveries in the year or 2 years following a crash in the past. Guys, it's 7:59. It's just rolled over to 8 o'clock. Watch this figure. So yesterday was a fall of 0.21%, and the market actually hasn't refreshed here to say that the market is open. That will not take long, I'm sure. And then we'll see fairly soon after what way things are going to go. So market is open now. The counter has kind of reset, and actually my prediction for a increase looks to be looks to be wrong. So thank goodness we weren't trying to time the market, albeit a 0.09% of a drop is about as insignificant or as flat as is possible to get. But yeah, that's how things have opened this morning. Guys, we're going to go ahead and put our weekly investment in. So I'm going to buy, using this is the practice version of the Trading 212 platform. So we're buying our weekly £120 worth of stock, and that's going to buy us roughly 1.78 shares. Let's put that through. Look up here for it to execute. It has executed. We got 1.787, a little bit less than predicted, but anyway, that has executed. The figures have updated on the right hand side here, so we have now a portfolio value of 9,900. So if nothing changes significantly between now and next week's investment, that would take us over the 10,000 for our portfolio value. So there we go, and yeah, it's quite. We've been quite quick actually getting to the year and a half mark, and we're pretty much there, guys. That is all I have for you today, and for this week. If you enjoy the content, if you find it useful, why not give us a thumbs up and perhaps subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and have a great end to your Tuesday.